I don't see the live. Oh.
And there it is. We are live, folks. Oh, y'all so pretty. Oh, y'all so pretty. Y'all so pretty. Let's go. We're going. We live right now. Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything. Oh my gosh, we got all ladies on the panel tonight, and y'all are looking good.
Okay.
Bro, I was doing my Victor.
Huh?
I was doing my Victor. You know how Victor come on and showing his pearly white?
Showing his pearly whites.
Oh,
yeah. Girl. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Tangy Tea, everybody. I'm so excited. Tonight is all about the ladies tonight. We got an email letter and it's about to be fired up in here because I know we are going to give some good advice tonight because that's what we do as ladies. We give great advice. So first of all, I am your host, Veronica. Back with the tea today. I have my girl Tori.
What up?
Hanging out with us. With Faith Podcast.
What up?
I have my girl Deanna. Deanna is always watching the show. She's always commenting, and I just appreciate you for always following the tea each and every week, Deanna. So glad to have you. Finally on the tea with us. Yes. And child.
It's gonna rain.
Below me. Listen, I've been doing Tangy Tea since 2019, and this is the first time my sister has joined the show. This is my real biological, this is my blood sister, Pam. Oh my gosh, I got teary-eyed. Like, I'm so glad to see you. Like, all of you. I'm so glad that you all are here and joining me tonight on the tea. Yes, it's ladies' night. It's about to get hot in here. Are y'all excited? Like, I am excited. Oh my gosh. Pam. Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys, we got an email letter tonight and it is about flirting. So we're gonna get right into it, and I'll give my hey Jessica and all of you out there that's watching, thank you so much for joining us tonight. All right, so here we go with the letter. And get ready. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, it may be some cursing, come out of my mouth tonight because this email letter is like crazy to me. All right, so here we go. I feel like my man is too flirtatious. When we are out in public, he have to compliment every cute female he sees. He'll say something like, "Oh, you have a nice dress on," or "You have a nice smile." He went to another level one night. He actually paid for a female dinner who was sitting at the bar alone. I've confronted him several times about his flirtatious behavior, but he claims I'm overreacting. He says he doesn't see anything wrong and that it is just being polite. We've been dating for about 3 years now, and it seems like his behavior is getting worse. I also would add that he is very mentally abusive towards me. He always said things like, he's always saying things like, "You see how she's dressed, you need to dress more like her," or "Why you don't ever change your hairstyle." It's always things I'm not doing right in his eyes, but don't get me wrong, I know he loves me. I'm now to the point I just don't even say anything when we're out and he is flirting. It only causes confusion and we start arguing, which I'm sick of because it will not change anything. it's just his personality, I guess. Do you think flirting is cheating? He's been doing it for so long now that it comes natural to me, but my girlfriends are always saying I should leave him. What are your thoughts? Okay. First of all, what's up, Annie? First of all, I feel like this man is being very disrespectful to you. First of all, it's not like that you're not in his eyesight. Like you're right there with him while he's flirting with these other women. Why are you giving other women compliments when we're together? You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to have the nerve to pay for someone's food while we're together, someone you don't even know. All right. So I think he is opening doors for something else. And even a man said this, cheating is when you open the door, like sending inbox messages, like asking for someone's cell phone number, or, you know, you're saying things about somebody picture, like, hey, you're beautiful, blah, blah, blah. That's opening the door for cheating, because you are giving someone the opportunity to respond back to you for something. Like if someone comes in my inbox and they, you know, say an emoji, or, you know, they made a compliment or something that I post or whatever. If I engage in that conversation, I'm looking for something to come back to me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just look at it and don't respond, that's telling them, okay, move along, you know, whatever. But if you respond, you're opening the door for cheating. That's the point I'm trying to make. So I just feel like this man is very disrespectful to you, to be doing these things in front of you. You say he loves you. I don't call that love. I call that as being very, very disrespectful. And he's looking to find something else out there. Because, okay, you paying for this woman food. How did you pay for it? Did you walk over there and pay for it? Like, how did you do it? Because you could have slipped her your number. Like anything could have went on during the time that you paid for the food. That's just, that's way too much. And I couldn't sit around and and watch that happen. I mean, you say you tired of arguing with him and all of that stuff, but and your girlfriends are saying leave. You know, a lot of times we don't want to listen to our friends and stuff, and we shouldn't, because we have our own mind. We make up our own mind if we want to stay or if we want to go. So no, you shouldn't be listening to them, but you need to be listening to your heart, because I know your heart is telling you different. Like for real, for real. Like there's so much nonsense that you can take. So, Tori, I'm going to pass it over to you, and then we'll let Pam and Deanna respond. What's your thoughts, Tori?
This is just my opinion. I can't tell anyone anything about their relationship, but I'm going to put myself in your shoes. If it was me in your shoes, I would have an exit strategy plan, because I'm not going to be disrespected. I'm not going to be, and this is my thing too. Like if he's doing that in your face,
Right.
He's probably doing a whole lot more behind your back.
Right.
So for me, I would develop a plan of exiting the relationship, because my self-esteem and my worth, I don't deserve anything, the mistreatment of that. So I would exit the relationship. I know sometimes when your heart is in relationships, it's going to take you a while to get over it. Yep. But girl, sis, do whatever you need to do, get them out your system and be out, because you deserve so much better. You are loved, you are appreciated, and you are enough, and you're valuable. And he's treating you like you're trash. Now, you may be trash to him, but you're a treasure to someone else. So go to someone that's going to treat you like a treasure and be out.
Exactly.
And those are my thoughts.
Right. Yes. Deanna or Pam, either one of y'all can jump in next.
I just, in a relationship, to him, she says he thinks like she's overreacting, but at the same time, you got to be considerate of her feelings. Like in a relationship, some things you just don't do because it bothers your partner. But I guess for me, I'm still trying to figure out, after all these years, he's still your boyfriend?
3 years, right?
Still doing the same thing? Like, no. No.
That's crazy. 3 years. So you've been taking this behavior for 3 years.
So to me, it may seem like to him she's okay with it because she's doing nothing about it. Then the fact that you shut all the way down and have nothing to say at all. So sometimes silence perpetuates the actions, in my opinion.
Right. She's allowing him to continue to do it. I don't care how many arguments we got to get in. You're going to stop this behavior or I'm out, like for real. Pam, what you thinking over there?
I feel the same way. That's disrespectful. I'll see. Okay. I'll see if I may bring it up if I see we at the restaurant and I may say, "Oh, I like that dress she have on." I'm saying it, not
Right.
you.
Right.
So yeah, I think he's being disrespectful because I don't think he would want her saying things about other men in front of him. Like,
Right.
oh, you should dress like him. Oh, you should get your body like him. You need to go to the gym. He would be upset.
Right.
So for him to say she's overreacting, no, she's not overreacting. You disrespecting her in
Yeah.
front of her face. So if
Right.
you're doing it in front of her face, my God, I can only imagine what you do when she's not
Right.
around.
Oh my gosh,
So,
right?
mm-mm.
I
And like you said, you said 3 years.
3 years.
No, it's time to pack your bags and leave.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
and 3 years is a long time to be involved with someone. I mean, because your feelings get caught up and you get comfortable where we make a mistake at. But 3 years is a lengthy time. But
But she
sometimes,
can I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say she can reverse it. Be quiet, but do the same thing to him one day
Mhm.
when they're out and see how he feel. And then when he say something, then bring it up and say, "This is how I feel when you do it to me." Because
Right.
maybe he's not getting it. Maybe he do think she's just overreacting. So maybe she just need to switch it and do what he's doing and
Yeah.
let him see how it feels.
Right.
And then bring up the conversation.
Well, men, they can't take it like women. I'm quite
Mm-hmm.
sure he'll nip that in the bud like real quick. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And I think men fail to realize that we as women, we internalize things. Like, while you may see it as, oh, I'm just being nice and I'm being courteous, we as women may feel like, well, why am I not good enough? Or why do you think she's pretty? Or why are you complimenting her? And then
Right.
to them, it'll seem like we're insecure when no, we just internalize that we're built differently.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Like we're more sensitive, we're more emotional. You know what I'm saying? And for him to also be telling this lady, oh, well, why you want to change your hairstyle? Or you need to dress this way, you need to do this way. So
Well, you
now,
need to be with this.
huh?
We need to be with this. So clearly, I'm not it.
Exactly. Stop telling me what I need to do. Okay? What do you need to do? What do you need to fix about yourself?
Right.
Just like she said, he's mentally abusive to her. So I'm quite sure she's now at this place in this relationship where she's just there taking everything that he's doing, everything he's saying to her. I'm quite sure now she definitely feel like she's not good enough. So she's just there. Like, who wants to be in a relationship like that? Every time we step out the house, I'm looking forward to you disrespecting me, saying something else about another female instead of your attention being on me. It's okay to look. It's okay. We do it. We do it as women. We look, but we don't be disrespectful. Well, some of us don't be disrespectful with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how to.
Discreet.
All right, we know how to say, oh, I like his pants. Babe, what do you think about his pants? But meanwhile,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we know how to be respectful with ours. Some guys, they just go all out. Like this dude, he is totally disrespectful, like for real.
Yeah.
Now, I do feel like every man will lust over a woman. Do y'all agree with that? Like every man lust over a woman in his mind. But when you are being disrespectful with it, like this dude, we got issues.
Too far. Yeah.
That's just too far.
Now, I think the fact that she's aware enough to know that he's mentally abusive is a good thing. That means she may be on her way out the door and I say that because a lot of women who are in abusive relationships don't recognize the mental abuse. So the fact that she sees it and she knows it means that she's equipped to leave.
Right. Well, listen, if that's what you need to do, because to me, he don't want to be in that relationship, or he want to be in the relationship and he want his cake and eat it too, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Because he have this woman by his side that he know isn't going to leave and is going to take all of his actions that he's doing in front of her. So, I mean, if you have somebody like that, he's gonna hold on to her, I believe, because I don't think he will find someone else that's gonna take that abuse from him. Like that's just crazy. Like even the first year, I probably would have dipped, but you've been with him 3 years and still with him with this behavior. Oh hell no! You can't look at no other woman and say, "Oh, you got a beautiful smile."
Exactly.
Because where I'm gonna be when you sing.
All right. And do you comment on me like that? Are you commenting on your lady like this, sir? Like you commenting on these other females that you seeing out in the street? Do you give your woman compliments like that? Or is it just you just want to show that you trying to be the man out there in the streets?
Mhm.
Say, come on. I couldn't be me. But I always say we can say what we wouldn't do if we're not in that position. But I can't say this time.
No. I'm
And I
still.
know it make her feel bad. And then I'm sure like the other women that he comments say stuff to, I'm sure they're looking at her like, because that's what I would do. I would look at her and then look at him like, and I would
Right.
just feel some type of way. I don't know.
And for you to say, "Oh, you have a nice dress on," imagine how he looking when he's saying it. Oh,
Right.
See, bro, you're doing too much.
nice dress.
That's a fight. He's looking like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Hell no, dude.
And then when
No.
you spending the coins paying for her, no, like no, mm-mm.
Right. I got a problem with that. So either you call the what do you call it, the waitress over and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of her bill," or you actually walked over there and sat money down and paid for. Either way,
It's too much.
that's way too much. That's too much. Can y'all imagine sitting at the table with y'all man?
No.
No. He'll miss her when she gone, trust me.
Yeah.
Because nobody, no other,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't see another. I mean, we all know she's not alone. There's plenty of women that will do this same exact thing that she's doing, but it's going to be very hard for him to find someone like this woman that's taking that crap from him. Like,
yeah.
and that's just like Cheryl said. He might be doing it on purpose just to make her feel bad.
Yeah.
He's playing with her mind. You know what I'm saying, Tori? If you don't put that watermelon or ice cream, what you eating? You're
Vegan ice cream. I'm get over tonight, y'all. Vegan ice cream. I'm almost finished.
You good? No, I mean, like, I don't know. I just couldn't sit there and take it. But do y'all think flirting is cheating?
Absolutely.
So flirting is cheating, or does it have to be more with? Like, how far are you taking flirting?
Like what he's doing. That's cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with looking, kind of like what you said, Veronica. There's nothing wrong with looking because we're all going to look, and what's appealing to the eye is appealing. But when you like lusting and like it's written all over your face or it's coming out of your mouth, that's a problem.
Yeah. There's ways of doing things the right way and the wrong way. And sir, what you are doing, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. So do y'all think flirting is when you're in an inbox, if someone's in your inbox or whatever, do you think that's flirting?
If you respond.
Or if you're the one that's going to the inbox, definitely.
So it's flirting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so as well. And like when we hear a lot of men saying, "Oh, well, she got this sexy dress on or whatever, and she posting it." She's asking for people to be in her inbox. Okay.
That's the thirst trap. Do you fall into it? I mean, like, really?
So you're telling me I can't post sexy pictures without someone being in my inbox? I mean, I guess that is like a compliment, though. Like, they see your picture.
It's a difference between being sexy and being attractive and being like just putting yourself out there to get attention. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't think any of us post pictures just to get attention, but we do post nice pictures, and I think that's fine.
Right. That doesn't mean come scrolling in our inbox. I mean, we want to post and let people know, like, I work out now, so I'm like
Flexing.
But even if you post a picture, like say on Facebook, okay, then send a message like everybody else do on that picture, on that
right
post.
on the
Don't come in my
time.
inbox and saying, "Oh, you look nice," and that. Say it on the post so everybody can see it.
Right.
Don't come in my, because if you coming in my inbox, that means you flirting. You trying to go a little further.
Right. Yeah, that's what you call opening the door.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Because if they're responding back to you, like I said, that's when you're opening up that opportunity for the conversations to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't respond back, then that's different. But if you're going to sit there and hold a conversation with somebody in your inbox, okay, that's saying like, hey, I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What we doing?
Definitely.
But that's how I feel about it.
Question, and this is just kind of piggybacking off of what we were just talking about. So what happens as a female when you post a picture and you're not trying to be sexy or those types of things, but to men, that's what it is, and that's kind of the feedback that you get?
Well, for me, I posted a picture and it wasn't intentional to be sexy. And they took it the wrong way. I just didn't respond. And like the inbox, I don't respond to inboxes anyway. But like the comments that are under the picture for everyone to see, I just don't reply. Or I don't, you know how you can react to a comment. I don't react to it or reply to it. I just like look at it. And depending on what they say, some comments I have deleted before. But I'm not responding to any inbox messages.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you're single and you want to engage in conversation, that's fine.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking about a married woman or a married man, like, no.
Mm-mm.
That's
Or
cheating.
if someone's in a serious relationship as well.
A serious relationship as well. Thank you. Victor said, why post a picture then? Because that's our prerogative. Like, we can post whatever we want. What do you mean, why post a picture?
Where do you feel something? Really?
What you say, Dan?
Where did he come from? Really?
Right. Like, so what are you saying? We can't post pictures now? Seriously? We can post just what we want, but that don't mean come in our inbox. I mean, but some women, let's be fair, some women love that attention though. You know what I'm saying? Like, some women love for men to come in their inbox and compliment them. So I mean, to each his own. But if you see like someone's not responding to you, that means, dude, back off.
Right.
Like I had someone in my inbox that constantly was saying stuff, and I'm like, when are they gonna get the picture? Like, I'm not responding back. So
you better than me, because by the second or third one they block.
And then they get mad when you don't respond.
They want to call you stuck up. Yeah, I want to call you stuck up, and you know, oh, she thinks she cute. No,
and is. Right. So just for our male listeners and viewers, if a female leaves you on read, go away. Go away.
Right. Oh God. What Victor said, man, y'all women know what y'all be doing when you post those pictures. Y'all ain't fooling me.
We just posting pictures.
The inbox is the sin box. Good morning, beautiful. That is definitely a giveaway when you talk about good morning, beautiful.
Right.
Everybody uses that. Like, go away, sir. Go away.
Please.
Good morning, beautiful.
That's the text that should be sent to your significant other.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm so sick of that beautiful word though. Somebody said we better stop dogging us talking about men. You talking about me, Pam, and Tori.
What?
It's our cousin Pam. I'll tell you when we get.
Oh goodness.
Hi, cousin. Thank you for watching. But yeah. Oh, Victor said he's blocking all of us after tonight. Yeah,
Oh,
act like,
goodness.
yeah, act
I
like
don't think we're Facebook friends anyway, Vic. So
what you say?
I don't think we're Facebook friends anyway.
Oh, well, you know what, Victor? If you block me, we're gonna have some problems. Y'all act like those inboxes don't stroke your ego. They don't.
Mm-mm.
But
No.
I would
That's
think,
what.
even if a female posts a picture and it's nice or it's considered sexy, most men kind of, if they've been Facebook friends for a while, kind of know the type of woman she is and know whose inbox to kind of slide in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they know who inbox to slide in and who not.
Right.
In. Like I think Tori,
What?
I think Tori at one point was threatening to show somebody ding if they kept
Oh
sending
my.
her photos.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, now see, no. Oh, no.
No. Now, see, you got to be bold to be sending somebody some new photos in their inbox because, especially if you don't know me, you don't know what type of person I am.
Right.
I can really like
Blackmail.
yes,
All the way.
like live on Facebook so everybody can see it. Like, bam, there it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, like you gotta be something special to be sending somebody some new photos, like for real.
and that makes you wonder who else you send them to. Like, you know.
Exactly. Who else you sending these photos to, buddy?
Oh, no.
Right.
But, yeah, Tori get a lot of them.
Okay, Tori.
Okay.
Don't do don't do
But for business fruit. Okay.
Okay, Tori.
don't do that.
Okay.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
girl. Yes. What if y'all act like the inbox is just to holler? I've inboxed 3/4 guests on this panel. Y'all tripping. We ain't talking about like that.
Well, Vic, we know when it's business.
What you say, Tiana?
We know when it's business. But most of the time it's pleasure.
Right.
Right. Yes. Oh, just a second, guys. My bad.
Vic, I thought we dodged you tonight.
Right. Would you like? No, it's ladies' night tonight. I was going to say, you want me to send you the link so you can holler?
No.
Vic
No.
on. Devil's advocate.
I would love to see his face right now as he writing these comments. Like I would love to see how he's really looking. You know,
Oh God.
giving us these crazy looks.
I know.
Hey, what else can we talk about? Because you know, a lot of times the men think I be male bashing, but it's not male bashing. Like I made this dude say I'm in the bathroom.
No, thank you.
That's too much info. Okay.
Oh God.
Well, we know his fiance ain't in there because she's not allowed in the bathroom with him. Let's talk about that for a second. Since he bought a bathroom, like how soon is too soon to allow your significant other in the bathroom with you? Like if you're sitting on the toilet using the bathroom, like how soon is too soon? And I'm not talking about the number 2, like the number 1. Like how soon is too soon?
By the time you become significant, I might be okay with number 1.
Oh, okay. When you say significant, exactly what do
I
you mean?
mean,
Like how
if
many?
we're just conversing, no. But if we're in the phase or we're in a relationship, a serious relationship, then maybe number one. But number two, never.
Right.
Ah, right. I
Mm-mm.
I don't know if I have to be in a serious relationship for. I mean, it had to be somebody that I'm comfortable around, of course.
Right.
But as far as like a serious relationship, like saying like we've been dating for like a year or two, I feel like if I'm comfortable around that guy, he can come in, brush his hair or whatever while I'm tinkling.
But a year or two wouldn't be serious to you?
A year or two? Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to, I don't have to wait a year or two
oh, okay, got it. Right,
before you can come in the bathroom with me. I mean,
right.
I feel like if I'm, that comfortable around you, I'm getting feedback. Somebody might turn up too loud. I turn mine down. Tori, you. So yeah, how you feel about that, Pam? How soon is too soon for you?
Like you said, I have to be comfortable
Yeah,
around the person. Because if I'm in the bathroom and I'm doing number one, not number two, and you walk in, I'm not going to say, "Oh, get out,"
yeah,
So I don't know. I
right.
guess you being comfortable with
That's
the
the
person.
yeah. Yeah, with that.
But like Deanne said, number two, I don't know.
Do
Just
somebody
wait
have
till I finish.
yeah, number two, I don't know about. Number two, I'm not, yeah.
Like Deanna said, number two, never.
Mm-mm, never.
One?
I don't know. Like if it's just one bathroom now and like I gotta really go, like I gotta go. And you there brushing your hair, like dude, I gotta go. Like I'm sitting on the toilet, it's either you get out or just stand there and take it. But
Right.
if I gotta go, I gotta go. Like you gotta move. That's up to you
Oh,
to get out. Like, I mean, if
right.
we're that comfortable, Victor said real women don't shit. Them stank heifers don't care.
Oh goodness.
He's talking about if y'all pee too loud, I'm out. You know what?
Oh,
Can we really control how our pee comes
And me be loud. Like, really?
Yes.
out? John says never. If she or I using the bathroom, leave me be. Ain't nothing that important we got to talk about when I'm on the throne.
Right. Right, John.
John, are you referring to number two or number one?
I think he's talking about period, right?
Number
Never.
two, right?
He sound like Victor because Victor is like never, not number one, not number two. Are you coming in the bathroom with me? Never. Sammy says women slip into men inboxes also. Oh yes, definitely.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There
I
ain't
know
no,
a few who have done that. Not no. Mm-mm.
yeah, in the inbox. Oh, you look so fine. Or just wanting them to respond back. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
what do you say though? As a what?
Let me see what you're working with. Like some women just go with it. Like
Yeah.
some women are just like dudes. Like they don't care how they come in the inbox or what they say to men. Like some women don't have any shame. You know?
Oh, I seen you and your wife out eating today.
You engage in that conversation if you want to.
You okay?
I see your girl out eating today. Okay. But I mean, you do have messy people like that though. Victor said we supposed to be loud. Well, I guess he's saying when they urinate, when they pee, they supposed to be loud. Okay. John says any number, one or two, he don't want you in the bathroom with him. Not when he's on the throne. What, Victor? Y'all love trying to catch us masturbating with y'all nosy ass.
Oh my gosh.
Dominican.
Who wants to see that?
I'm speechless.
who's trying to catch them do that though? And why are you doing that and I'm in the house? That's the bigger question.
Exactly.
Let's go there. Why are you masturbating when your woman is in the house? What's wrong with this picture?
Go touch on her.
Big stuff.
Why you touching on yourself?
Right. Please. Denise said, right, Deanna. What would you say? Never. What we was talking about right here. What we was talking about for that comment.
Was that when I don't know.
When you said never for number 2?
Oh, never. Absolutely never.
Never for number 2. John says women slide in a man inbox and slide into conversation, and it pretty much goes from there. If a man is interested, if she ugly, I just don't open the inbox.
Now you know what? I don't.
Oh,
God. Okay, Denise was saying never about the man inbox. Like she would never.
Oh, never. No.
Inbox. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Is that thirsty for a woman, you think? Sliding into a man inbox?
I don't think I would do it. I don't know if it would be viewed as thirsty in this culture now, but I wouldn't do it.
Why we as women think things are so horrible when we do it, but it's okay for a man to do it? Like, why do we have to be thirsty if we're in somebody's inbox? Why do we have to be thirsty if we're texting somebody first? Or, why do we have to look like we are, like I said, thirsty about the situation? But it's okay for a man to do it. It's okay for a man to jump in our inbox. It's okay for a man to text us first, or, why we can't do things first.
From a woman's perspective, in most cases, it's frowned upon because it looks like the woman is desperate. In some cases, especially depending on how they're going about doing it. Because, I'm old fashioned. I believe in the being pursued. And like, we live in a day and age where a lot of most women now are shooting their shot. Right. I just wouldn't do it. Like Deanna said, I wouldn't do it. Me personally, I wouldn't.
So you feel like Marvin says, you better shoot your shot.
I'm not shooting my shot. I'm not.
Like, how about if you're missing your blessing though? How about that? How about if the dude is scared to approach you, but you see this guy that you really, you really want to get to know. He's afraid to approach you.
I am very approachable. They should be afraid to approach me. I'm very.
They don't know that. They don't know you. They don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know.
You better take your chances.
They don't know what you're going to say. They don't know how you're going to respond. Like, they don't want rejection. Like, so why can't you shoot your shot?
I'm not doing it. I'm old fashioned. I'm old fashioned, so I'm not gonna. I like being pursued.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Is it because of the way you was raised, or like you said, you're old fashioned? Like,
I'm very old fashioned.
So how about if the guy that you really want to talk to, you just wouldn't reach out at all? Just
hypothetically speaking, because there's no one I have interest in at this moment. Okay. Hypothetically speaking, would I reach out? Probably not.
Okay.
I may initiate a conversation. Like, I may say something, may compliment him, or because let me tell you, my son went to Tropical. What's that place where you get the smoothies from in Florence? It's Tropical Cafe or something. Yeah. And there was this guy that came through the door. And oh my God, you know how we love a man that smells good. He smelled so good. Yeah. I was like, ooh. He walked by me, he smelled good. My son was like, go talk to him. I said, no, I can't. He said, why you can't? I said, no, I'm not doing that. But I mean, I would compliment a man and say, you smell nice, or make compliment something that he's wearing. But no, as far as shooting my shot, no, never, never.
How do you
I'm not
feel about
doing
that,
it.
Pam? I know that you're married, but you know, how do you feel about a woman coming on to a man, or trying to get to know him first?
Hmm. I'm probably, I mean, I would if I'm interested.
Yeah. So you're not like old school, like Tori saying.
I am, but that's how I met Tim. We were all at the restaurant. I
Yeah.
didn't like approach him, but I had you guys asking questions. I didn't, but so no.
Yeah.
But see, I think that as
Depends.
women, for me, I know how to flirt and I know how to like pick a person's brain. I know Victor's gonna say that's the same thing as shooting your shot, whatever you want to call it. But I know how to flirt subtly and ask questions, but I'm not just gonna be
Mhm.
like,
Right.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what?
Oops. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. This is the first time they're like really live. Like,
Can't you tell?
it's all good though. Let's see. What about if you just see somebody and you just want to like see what they're working with?
What? See what they're working with? How? What are you talking about?
Oh, I know you ladies not that those type of ladies, but just say if you don't want to be in a relationship with them, but you just want to sow your oats.
Mm.
No.
Is it okay for a lady to do that, like without being called a skank or
Yeah, but not with everybody, I would say. Like you may go through a phase where you're dealing with somebody that you're just dealing with on that level, but you can't be like that with everybody.
Yeah, but I'm saying, would you make that first approach though? Will you just jump out there in the inbox and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Mm-mm.
You
Hey,
mean just say, "Hey,
I'm
I wanna bone you." That's it.
Like when can we
But,
meet up? Like, yeah.
mm.
Pam, did you have to think about that?
Well, I thought that what you was talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like just inboxing somebody and be like, hey, I got this room, the number is such and such. You want to meet me?
No.
Girl,
I've never,
I think that's what like teenagers do with their 20s. I don't
yeah,
know. I mean, there
I've
might be still some
never
ladies
like,
out there, I don't know, that does that, but
mm-mm.
Listen, y'all would be surprised.
I'm sure.
Like, and especially if they know someone that have somebody, like he have a
Oh
woman.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And they really want that person. It wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
nothing for them to reach out and be like, hey, when
Yeah.
can we
Pay the
meet up?
hotel room and everything.
Right. Meet
Mm-hmm.
me at such
Seen guys that I've been attractive to and was like, but I've never like saw somebody and just wanted to jump their bones, like just from seeing, like, no.
yeah. Yeah, like I couldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin said Pam was at the bar sending Tim drinks.
Okay.
Do what? No, I was not.
Tim was working that night.
Yes.
Tori, John said, keep this up. You're gonna be single, always claiming head of house, claiming head of household alone.
Alone. So was Marvin coming from that conversation we had a few weeks ago about men always buying women drinks? Is that where that comment came from?
No, I guess because he was saying because we was talking about Pam met Tim
Mm-hmm.
at the restaurant, her
Oh,
husband.
he sneak dissing. I think he sneak dissing.
Huh?
I think he sneak dissing. He talking about when we talked about those drinks that men always sending women drinks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He trying to say that we got to get a man drunk. Like,
I don't know what he's trying to say.
what do you mean?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We don't have to buy drinks.
Mm-mm.
Drinks come
And
to us.
when are men gonna realize they don't have to buy drinks either? If the lady like them, they're gonna
Right.
talk to them regardless. You don't have to buy them a drink,
Right.
but let them go ahead and spend their little their money.
That's it.
If he's a man, his chance is going to be slim to none with Tori.
That is not so, John. I got
That's not
3.
so.
Yeah, I got 3 now, 3 possibles, but I'm just not interested.
Oh,
Oh, Tori got
right.
options.
It's time to light. Do tell, honey.
I got options. I'm just not interested.
Leave your options open. Listen, Sammy said, nope, not thirsty. Lots of men like for women to be aggressive. I don't think there's nothing wrong with a little aggressiveness every now
But that comes after the initial meeting, not no.
Right.
Let's see. Tori. Why you acting so damn innocent? It's 2021. Come on, turn up.
Sammy, because I got morals.
Wait a minute, Tori.
I have morals and standards, and yeah.
Listen, we all like. I have morals, but it's
No.
okay to like.
That's just how I am. I've always been that way. Always been this way.
Okay, so say if you're dating someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say good morning first, or would you wait for them to say good morning?
If I do what now?
If you're dating someone, would you say good morning to them first, or would you wait for them to say good morning?
If I'm dating them, I'm gonna say good morning. If I'm dating them, that's different.
But you just wouldn't just pop out the blue and tell somebody, "Good
No.
morning, Daddy."
No. No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, me neither, but I'm just saying.
No.
But I do feel like it's okay if ladies jump out first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of times we'd be like, well, you know what? I ain't saying good morning first, or I'm gonna wait till he texts me good morning because I don't want to look like I'm, thirsty, or I'm gonna wait and let him text first.
For me, after the initial contact and maybe like no, I don't want to put a number on it, a couple more, engagements or conversations, then I'm cool with it.
Right. But I think at first he should be the one texting first.
Oh.
Right.
When you all first meeting, like.
Yeah, then after a couple of, then
I
may text first.
So you'll wait for that.
So let's get back to Tori. Tori, you say you have 3.
Oh.
No. So
the funny thing is
I'm trying
don't want them.
No, like seriously, like Rhonda was saying, how they have a difference between how women's supposed to behave and how men's supposed to behave. Like Tori said, like, okay, let's say I was single and there's 3 guys that I'm interested, that got my attention. Okay. And if somebody see me out with this person this Friday and they see me with another guy that next Friday, what are they gonna call me? But we're not, but I'm not dating, but I don't go with either one of them. It's not a serious relationship yet. I'm trying to get to know them. And I think that's the way society, they call women hoes or whatever, because they do that, but men can do it and women can't. And like, I know, like, since I've been dating, once I start talking to somebody, I'm dedicated to that one person. My focus is just on that person, getting to know them, trying to see where our relationship's going. But sometimes I wonder, like I tell my daughter, like, don't just focus on that one person. He may not be the one, go out with other people. But then when you look at it, you're like, no, because then when people see me with other men, they're going to think, oh, she was just with what's the name the other weekend. Now she went. So I was trying to figure out how.
Right.
But 30-something-year-old Deanna wished that 20,
Yeah.
19, 18-year-old Deanna would have dated around instead of, like
Right.
you said, focusing my attention
Focus
on
on.
one person.
Yeah.
I wish that I had experienced dating around. I wish
Yeah.
that I had done that. So I tell my nieces, don't, I don't want to say waste your 20s, but enjoy life, date around. See, that don't mean sleep around just because you date around. But
Yeah.
I wish that I had done that. That's a mistake that I feel like I made.
Yeah.
That's because that's what dating is, to getting to know different people. And here's the thing, in regards to what Pam is saying, what people may think. One thing about me, I don't care what people think. I have been delivered from people's opinion a long time ago. So people gonna think what they want to think regardless. So let people think what they want to think. As long as you know what you're doing, you're not sleeping with all these people. If you're just dating, getting to know each person, because I mean, I've done that before. Like I have a lot of male friends, and I may have gone out with this one. Because listen, I like to eat, and all they gotta do is say, "Tori, you want to go eat?" I'm down for eating. And if I may be with a friend of mine on Friday, another one that I don't care, because I'm not sleeping with them. So I mean, people are gonna think
that's not like somebody that you're trying to.
No, but I'm just saying though, even if I was dating, if I'm not focusing on just one person. If I'm, in order to date, you want to get to know, different people. Now, the one that you feel the chemistry with, you're gonna start focusing on that one. But like if I got like the options that I have, I can go out with this one week, go out with another one, and then the one that I'm like really feeling, I'll just focus on that one. Okay, but the three options that I have now, I'm not interested in either one of them. So
okay, but once your interest get on that one person, are you still gonna be going out with these other dudes?
No. When I'm focused on one, everything else gets cut off immediately.
But what made it okay for me, what made me see that it was okay, was after I was in a long relationship and we broke up, and it was okay for him. So after I came out of that, I had a whole nother perspective for like, shoot, why not?
Let me drop my panties.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with dating. And I think that with young, raising young men and young women, that we should let them know that, because at raising females, my mom never told me it's okay to see people. I just saw serious relationships, and that's what I thought it was supposed to be. I had no idea I was supposed to, date people to kind of figure out what I like, what I wanted.
Right.
18, 19, so serious, thinking you're gonna be married by 25.
Yes.
And no.
Yeah. That's where we made a mistake at. We should have been like these other hoes in the street.
Okay.
Mad at us.
Right.
I was trying to be faithful.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That part.
Only to turn around and get our hearts broken,
And
I think we messed up when we just focus on that one person. As soon as we exchange numbers, then okay, I'm only talking to him.
Yep.
Because they're not just talking to us.
Absolutely not.
No. Right. And we try to be the good girls. I said we all go out this weekend and let's just get it.
Have fun.
Not you, Pam.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just we just gotta teach our children differently than our parents taught us. They knew, get married and take care of the home and all that. No, our generation is different.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, my boss is on here watching. Let me give Craig De La Riva a shout out. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Flirting is only cheating if you're looking for something. Yeah, looking for something.
Exactly.
Yep. It's my That's right. That's like his word. Hey, Craig. But yeah, I think that we are good women, and once or we get a man, and they play over us or whatever you want to call it, and then we're out. Hey, they miss out on a good one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that we should like change the way that we carry ourselves. Just
Right.
they don't appreciate a good woman. I feel like
Right.
we still need to, like Tori, we have morals, and we just never been those females to just be out there with this person, that person, and that person. But
Mm-hmm.
and I think about it, I'd be like, well, damn, maybe I should just like date. I'm like, oh hell no, because I'm not that person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. But we always get stuck though, if that's what you want to call it. Like we get stuck on that one person
Mm-hmm.
and hoping that it's gonna work out. But I say we don't change. We just I don't know.
And it
We
seemed like the men like those type of women. They I don't know.
yeah.
They don't want wholesome women.
They don't
No.
like the wholesome women. But I don't know. Why is it, fellas? Why is it that you all don't like the good girls? Like you like the ones out there that be popping it,
Mm-hmm.
the ones
I
that be in
know.
my
I
inboxes.
know. For me, guys would tell me if they were ready to get married, I'd be the one. So I guess when they're having fun, they just want the fun girls, and they think
Mm-hmm.
that when I get tired of playing, I'll come back to you, and then we can settle down and be married. No, wrong.
Oh man.
Mm-mm.
So I was watching this TikTok video and I hope I can remember it, but this guy posted this TikTok video and he was saying that this female, his a friend of his, which is a female, came to him and she was like, I'm gosh, what is it? I'm the vacation girl or something like that. She feels like she is the vacation girl because that's where the men come and enjoy their time for a little while, but then they go back home. She's
Mm.
the vacation girl where they take their little vacation, their little 5 day, their little short vacation, but then they go back home.
You mean
And
vacation from their wives and girlfriends?
So she was the slide or the side piece.
I don't know if it was that. I'm gonna see if I can find it because I'm gonna play it for you guys. Like it was so deep. I was like, yeah, that was deep. Let me see if I can. Wait a minute. Sorry, wait a minute.
Wow.
I want to find it for you, but I gotta go. Like I need to find out how I go to my videos. What already played before?
Because I think that's just an excuse. You can have fun with your wife and your girlfriend.
The same way
Just
you
like you
can
have
have
fun with
fun.
your side piece, do the stuff you do with your side piece with your wife and your girlfriend.
Hmm.
That's bull.
Right. Let me see. Gosh, guys, I don't think I'm be able to find it, but it was deep the way he said it. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna try to find this. Um, but Tori, come
I,
on, you the radio personality.
I know being the
Listen.
side just don't sit right with me. Like no. Mm-mm.
Well, I've been on the side before. I guess that's why I'm just got my walls up so much because I've been a side chick before and now I'm just like it's like it takes a lot for me to because men pretend and lie so well that
Mm-hmm.
now it's hard for me to believe what you're saying
Mm-hmm.
because I like I
Because
said
you
I've
didn't heard it all before.
been right. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, And Veronica, I was looking at a comment. Let me see. There's a comment that John said. Let me see if I can find it. He said,
When we do,
yes, that's the one I'm looking at. When we dudes catch the wind of a woman dating multiple dudes. Yeah, that one.
What did
Go
he
ahead.
say?
Go ahead, Tori. Read that. Let me.
When we dudes catch winds of a woman dating multiple dudes, we automatically lose interest, or we put that woman in an entire new category.
See,
Double standard, John. I mean, it's okay for a man.
yeah,
You can dish it, but you can't take it.
Right.
Date multiple things we are.
yeah. Why
But
we
it's
got to be
okay
serious with
though.
you, but you can't be serious with us?
Right. It's okay if they do it, but we can't. Okay, so I found this. I'm gonna turn it up so y'all can listen. Okay.
This girl told me the other day that vacation was a person, it would be me. And I kind of laughed it off, and I'm like, oh, okay, like you fun, hang around or whatever. She's like, nah, nobody comes to me to stay. They come to me to have fun for a few days and go back to their home. When I tell you that shit hit me so hard, cause I've never thought of it that way. You go to vacation to have fun, take a break from your home life, but you always go back home. And she's like, I'm a vacation to people. They come to me, have a good time, they go back to where they really belong, or where they want to be. I'm just for fun for a few days, for a break or a vacation. And I was like, damn. So I guess inspired to be a home, not a vacation. Inspired to be something permanent, not something temporary. If somebody's coming to you to have fun, they're going somewhere else to live. Think about that.
How deep is that, right?
Yeah.
Like she feels like she's a vacation where they just come and like drop off and hey, and then they leave and they go home and like she never hears from them again. It's like,
but she has to be the one to put a stop to that. I mean,
right, she got to say
allowing it.
But I feel like I've been that girl because I'm being transparent. I didn't have an adult relationship until my 30s or close to 30. So that means that everybody I dealt with before then, I was a vacation. If I'm just being transparent, because it was nothing serious. I was never the girlfriend. We might have done things that people in relationships do, but it was never anything serious. After a while, though, after you notice that pattern, you kind of get used to it, and then at some point you wake up and you're like, no, I'm so much better than this. I want more. So, I mean, to hear it come from somebody else like that, I just see myself in that. If I'm just being honest.
Yeah. And I mean, looking at it like that, I think we've all been that vacation girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if not, they would still be here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Marvin said, so what is flirting though? If I hold the door for a woman, is that flirting? No, because that's being respectful.
Right.
I mean, if you're holding the one, I mean, you know, if we're walking out of a restaurant and somebody's behind us or somebody's trying to come in before us, that's cool to hold the door. But say if we're sitting down and you get up to pull out somebody's chair or you get up to pay for somebody's bill, we got an issue.
Right.
That's disrespectful.
Right.
Let me see. John has said something to you, Pam. John says, no, I don't, Pamela. I want a woman that don't seek attention. She has to respect herself first. Classy is so damn sexy.
Okay, so John, let me challenge you. Let me challenge you. So you're saying in this comment that you want a woman that don't seek attention. She has respect for herself, classy, and is so big sexy. So if I'm doing that, why are you telling me I'm gonna be alone? You telling me you say that, but then you telling me I'm gonna be alone because I don't seek out attention. I respect myself. And, I don't, because see, a lot of people post pictures on Facebook or social media, and some people, because, they don't have high self-esteem, they look for likes and stuff as validation. And me, I don't look for that. I could put now I will say, when I was on Facebook previously, I would post a picture and say if I post a picture and it get a certain amount of likes and, it seemed like people don't like the picture, then I will pull it off. But now I'm at a place where, like I said, I have been delivered from people's opinion. And there was a time where I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel valuable. So I looked for that validation. But the way I am now, presently, I'm at peace with who I am. I love me. I appreciate me. I know that I'm enough, so I don't look for that. But everything that he said is sexy. That I do all of that. But then you telling me on the flip side that I'm gonna be by myself. I'm gonna be alone. That I'm gonna be alone because I'm in my own way. I feel like this. This is just my opinion. I feel like that because I'm a spiritual person, and I feel like if the person that God sends, that he designs, he will see my value, he will see my worth. And I pray to God that I'll recognize it, but he will see my value and see my worth. And the reason why I am the way that I am, because a lot of conversations that I engage in, different men or whatever, they immediately start talking about sex. And that's a complete turnoff for me. If you come out the gate talking about sex or talking about making comments about, because I ain't skinny, I'm a little hippie. If you make comments about my body, then shut up. If you make comments like that, then I'm gonna tune you out and you're gonna get blocked. So I'm very respectful and I don't seek out attention. So I don't feel like he said he feels I'm in my own way. I'm gonna be alone. But then you say this, so I mean I'm confused. I'm confused.
What was he referring to? What I said?
When you were saying, I think we all was basically saying that how they like some men like the women that are out kind of that, women that don't have standards, so to speak.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. The women that kind of the
but
women that are out there. I don't know.
I do feel like John says, he's saying that classy is so damn sexy. I do feel like men want the classy woman, but they also want that, what's that song? The freak in the bed, the woman.
Yeah, you want a little bit of everything. We got that.
Yeah. But it's just not for everybody to see. That's behind closed doors.
Right.
With you.
Right.
And that's what they forget.
Behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cheryl said, it sounds like men get with her to have fun, then get with someone else for the serious relationships.
Right.
Talking about the one that says she feels like a vacation. So they get with her, because when we go on vacation, it's all about having fun and enjoying ourselves, and
and it's like Corey said, she has to put a stop to it, because I know, like I said, for me, once I came to myself and I was like, girl, no. So even when some of those people came back, it was a totally different me. And then even coming from that, one of the guys that I used to see, he said, Deanna, I went off your vibe. So after being treated a certain way for so long, I guess it kind of becomes a part of you. So he said that, in his words, I treated him like I was a nigga. That's what he said. So it just that stuff kind of gets embedded into you until you come to yourself and be like,
Right. So you're saying that you was treating him, or he was saying that you was treating him a certain way, so he was going off your vibe?
Right. But I had been the vacation for so long that when I went into my next situation, I didn't have any expectations. So this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. And I just don't expect anything differently.
Oh, so you took that from your previous relationship into your new relationship.
My previous situation, from one situation to the next. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not, and that's where a lot of times we make mistakes at. And I said this before on the show, you can't leave out a relationship and go into a new relationship with those same problems and issues that you took from your previous relationships, because that's not going to do any good for the new relationship. Like, you have to get rid of all of that and just be this totally new person, because you can't go in a relationship thinking that, oh, this man's going to do the same thing to me that the man I just left going to do, because you can't have that mindset, because there's going to be trust issues. Like, you're going to be looking all crazy when he want to leave the house or go somewhere, if he want to go out. Like, all of these things going to be running through your mind, because that last man then got your head twisted because of the things that he used to do. So that's why it is good to have a clear mind going into a new relationship.
I always say people should take the time to heal, because you're not who you were after a breakup or a separation or whatever the case may be. You're a different person coming out than you went in. So you have to learn yourself all over again. And
Yeah.
like you said, declutter all that baggage that came with that last situation.
Right.
But a lot of women and men don't do that. They hop from relationship to relationship, and they just get the same scene, different cast, same situation, just
Right.
a different person.
Right.
Mm.
And and here I am going in my situation. I'll say this again. Like my situation coming out of a divorce, but my healing process started way before I signed papers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I was already done with that situation. So my healing process started before my divorce. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of people will look at it as, like, oh, she's rushing into another relationship with somebody. She's just coming out of a relationship, but you don't know my process.
Right.
You don't know how long I've been processing this and healing from what I went through. So we have to be careful how we look at people and how we're judging their situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you don't know, everybody's situation is different. So we have to be mindful of that, of how we're judging someone's situation. But
That's why I never, ever put my mouth in anybody's situation, because I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Like, no, I don't know. So,
and we've all done things we said we wouldn't do.
right.
So, yeah. So, yeah.
And end up doing it. You get in that situation and be like, I said I'm gonna never do this. Like, but it's life. We make mistakes. We learn from our mistakes, and hopefully we, know not to do those same mistakes over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Cheryl said these hoes be winning.
Okay.
She said the right one will come to you, Tori.
Indeed. Indeed.
Let's see. Did I read this comment from John?
No.
Check this out. We go after the woman in hopes of winning her, not in hopes of being in no kind of race run to get her. Just like a woman don't want to be in a man's rotation. Well, we dudes don't compete. Deanna.
John, it is 2021. And women have rights. So everything is fair game. All I'm saying is, and I think this goes back to when we were talking about women dating around. I think that's kind of where that comes from. I don't think it has to be a competition. I mean, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Right. We just dating. We just trying to figure out which one better suits us, the one we're more compatible with.
Right. See, men don't like that. They want to be the only one while they can deal with everybody.
Right.
No. Mm-mm.
Well, that's how y'all giving it to them. Y'all only dating them. Y'all only dating that one.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. That's where we messed up at.
Damn.
That's the old me.
Oh.
Seriously though, like I really wish I had, but you live and you learn.
Absolutely.
Right. And that's why you have to teach your kids.
Right.
Like I'm trying to tell my daughter, don't just focus. You're too young.
Right. Now,
you're 20 years old.
20s, like definitely. If I could turn back the time and go back when I was 20, man, I'd be on that stripper pole like I was planning on being.
See, I think I was married at what, 21?
Oh.
What you said, Pam?
I got married at 21, right? I was 21. Yeah. It was March 21, and I was getting ready to turn 22 in April.
Did you go through the party phase or any of that?
Girl, none of that.
Right.
Oh, girl, no.
No club. I may have went to like one or two clubs maybe growing up. That was it. And I was on the wall and ready to go. Let's go. It was not my thing. So no, none of that kind of stuff.
So I'm just trying to understand, after you got older, did you go back to try to relive it, or did you just kind of feel like, dang, I wish I would have did that when I was younger?
Yeah. I said, dang.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and I think it's because we always been in relationships though. Like, it was always somebody.
Like Deanne was saying, I would break up with one person and like a week or two later I had another boyfriend. Broke up with this girl, broke up with that one in a couple of weeks. It was like I didn't want to be by myself.
Yeah.
But
and
it's
then like I was saying earlier, once I start talking to you, like if I break up with somebody and maybe 2 or 3 weeks later I meet somebody and we exchange numbers, I'm just focusing on him. I was just focusing on that one person. So I never was like, no, I didn't.
Even from being a little girl, we're conditioned, to me, to have that one person from watching the fairy tales, and then you see your parents' marriage or whomever married. You're conditioned to want that, and so you purpose in your mind that that's what you're going to get. So you have your life written out before it even plays out.
Right.
No,
but just like we said though, the guys don't like the good girls because guess what? Throughout my years, cheated on. I was just too good. I was, because look, we had curfews. We had to be home by.
Right.
We couldn't even start, Ronnie. When I started dating, like going out, my senior year in high school. That's when we were allowed to go out. Ronnie got allowed to go out once I became a senior because my dad and mom used to make her go with me. So she started younger than I did, but I didn't start until my senior year.
Yeah.
But then when the good
so
girl
what you expect? I mean, what you expect for your man to do? You got to be home at what, 10 o'clock, and everybody else still out partying. They're gonna go out and party. They're gonna drop you off, and they're going back where they go. So it's just
our parents was a little lenient for me because I'm the baby. Like I got away with a lot more than what Pam got away with. So,
and I think as parents, we still have to tell our children, and it just might be the education field that I'm in and Pam is in. It's certain milestones that I feel like young men and women need to experience. Like, and we women, in my opinion, get more serious earlier and younger than the guys because they are going to be with their friends. They're going to go party. They're going to do whatever.
Right.
And here we are, the dummy. Don't want to do any of that, just want to be under demand. So it's just certain things I feel that they need to experience.
Yeah. Dap says, y'all better go on and do y'all thing and quit bullshit.
Oh God.
It don't matter, ladies, it won't work. Yes, it's double standard, but hey.
Life.
Yep.
2021 self-love gonna pop that thing and enjoy life. Shit.
You know what? And I thought Vic was bad.
Right.
Victor,
who's that, John?
No, Dap Sugar Willie.
Oh,
that Jaybird, I think.
Oh yeah, I think so. But you know what? It may be 2021, but guess what? I ain't trying to catch no diseases. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? There's too much out here. They can pop all they want to pop and all that. But listen, this one won't be out there popping it.
That proves what we said right. They want the ones that are popping it.
Pop, lock, and drop.
Right. Let's see what John says. Okay, Tori, man find the wife, blah, blah, blah. However, ain't nothing wrong with a woman helping that man find her. We do agree. 3 minds, Tori. Right. You can still be classy and send a nice inbox and still be respectful. I totally agree with that.
I'm not getting in nobody inbox. Sorry. I'm not.
So, Tori, you have an issue with online dating?
I don't choose to do online dating. I do. I don't. No.
I tell you, you should go to singles. How my slogan go? FarmersOnly.com. Kind of farmer girl.
No.
Oh goodness.
No.
I just love that commercial. Like that jingle gets me every time. FarmersOnly.com.
No. When it comes to online dating, I'm paranoid. I be thinking I might meet a killer or something.
You might meet one in Walmart too. So hey,
Might meet one
Listen,
in
you're
church.
right. You're right because
And at church.
okay.
you're right because people are not who they appear to be. Because there was somebody I worked for, and I was around their son. I used to take him to the store and everything, and he just appeared to be so sweet. And this guy murdered somebody. And I was like, I had him in my car. That could have been me.
Mhm.
Wait, back up.
But God,
What
Yes.
did you say? What
Right.
did you say?
I worked with somebody before, and I used to take their son. I don't want to say too much because people know what I'm talking about. But I used to work for someone a few years back, and their son appeared to just be just a perfect person. And they didn't have a car at the time. I used to take them to the store, and some weeks later, they actually murdered somebody and hid the body.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
And I was thinking that could have been me.
right.
But sometimes people are not who they appear to be. They pretend
Exactly.
very well. Because when they told me that he did what he did, I couldn't. I was like, "You sure that?" Yeah, he did it. And then he confessed to doing it.
so I want to ask a question, Tori.
Okay.
What if, or just hypothetically speaking, what if your husband or the one is not in your line, your path right now? What if they're in, I don't know, Alabama somewhere, and online dating was the way that you meet them, or if they slid in your inbox or something like that?
Your soulmate.
If that's the case, I'm gonna never meet him because I don't be in the inbox and I don't do online dating. If that's the case, then hypothetically, I probably either I'm not going to meet them because of their online dating. I'm not going to meet them because I don't really do the inbox, or I'm not going to meet them because I probably got them blocked. Because Veronica know I block people real quick, so they probably block. My husband probably blocked.
Yep. He could be
So
like,
you might need to
"Tori,
unblock everybody you have blocked.
right.
Right. 'Cause I
If,
look at
if somebody
people
come in,
sliding,
Tori, go ahead, Deanna.
I look at people sliding in the DMs and online dating as the same thing to me.
Really? See, I don't do either. So,
I mean,
and like I
somebody,
said, I probably got my husband blocked because I
right.
block quick.
Like somebody can come in Tori inbox right now and be like, Tori, what kind of vegan ice cream that you was eating?
Block.
So Tori, as a single woman, you don't go look at their page just to kind of see what they're talking about or the type of person that they are. You just block.
I mean, I don't do the inbox things. Like, okay, you know how John, I don't like cats, John.
Oh no.
Tori,
I'll
just buy
buy
a cat.
I'll buy a fish. But when it comes, y'all know how on Facebook, people that are your friends, they go to your actual direct inbox. I don't even check those. So of course, people that are not your friend, it has like a message request
Oh
thing.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you're not my friend, it's a message request. What I do a lot of times when I get those message requests, I don't even really look at them. I delete. I just delete them out.
But why you don't read them? It could, something important could be on there. I know it was on mine one time, and I read the hell out of it.
And thank you.
Thank you for that info. I appreciate it.
I usually, like I said, I'll delete the message request and the inbox, regular inbox. If I don't send you a message in the inbox, like some people, if I send you a message, then I'll wait for a response. But if you sending me a message, I'm not gonna check it.
Now, Tori, I'm on your side because I'm all for everything you stand for, but
Yeah.
you do got to place yourself in a position to be found, not just throwing yourself out there, but come on now, you can at least look at the
Look at it
content
for you. I'm telling you.
and then block it.
Then block it.
But look at it.
Listen, okay, no, I better not say it. I'll tell y'all when we get off the air. I ain't gonna say that.
Say it. This the tea.
No, because no.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all when we get off. I was about to talk too much. No, I'm gonna tell y'all when we sign off.
Now, I did have a relationship with somebody who shot their shot through Messenger, and it wasn't bad.
Mm.
See,
Mm-mm.
Tori like, mm-mm.
Or like, no, I gotta meet him at church.
I mean,
It ain't working.
gotta meet him at church. John said, Tori, you are literally your own worst enemy. I wouldn't normally say this, but you may need therapy.
I've already had therapy, John.
Oh gosh.
I don't know, Tori. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you need to, and you know, I know your backstory.
Right.
I know your backstory. I know what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? I know that. That's why you have your guard up. And I don't blame you for that.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say this: since you mentioned it, Veronica, I'll be transparent. I did a show when Veronica came out on her show in 2019, and like I said, I'm being very transparent. I am very cautious, and my guard is up because I was molested at 7, raped at 19, and sexually assaulted at 41, and I'm currently 44. So that's why I'm super cautious. That's why I don't take chances. That's why I'm paranoid when it comes to my son. Like, I just literally probably a month ago allowed my 15-year-old to walk to like down the street to the store. I'm very protective of my son because of the things that happened to me. So that's the why. That's the way I am. The way that I am. I'm very cautious.
It
And
makes sense now.
when Victor and Veronica was gonna set me on a date, I said, Veronica, you got to be somewhere in the corner because I'm gonna meet them in a public place. But I need somebody to be there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like sit in the cut, because I don't trust people because of those experiences that I've had. And those experiences that I've had, because I trusted people, now I don't trust people, especially men, because I feel like men have let me down
They
and disappointed
violated
me
you.
time and time again. So I don't trust easily. And it's gonna take me a while to get to a point where I could trust again. I just don't.
Well, it makes sense now that you put it out there.
That's why I said I know Tori backstory. So I know why she's the way that she, is. And I don't fault her for that.
Right.
So I mean, it's easy to say what you would do and what you
Absolutely.
would do until you walk in somebody's shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like if you haven't been in that position, it's easy to say what you would do. So Tori, I may joke, a lot when it comes to you, but I definitely get why
Right.
you are the way that
Oh,
you
I don't take it personally. I don't take it
Yeah,
personally. That's
I
just,
know.
but like I'm putting it out there. That's why I am the way that I am because
Yeah.
of those experiences. So I'm very cautious. And like I said,
Right.
my son is 15 and I'm very protective of him. And I know that I'm going to have to get to a point where I have to let him, you know what I mean? But
Listen,
I'm just super protective and I
You
don't.
have a right to be.
right.
Yeah.
And
so.
that's why I can't understand, like when I be riding, on the roads or whatever, and I be seeing like these young kids be walking by themselves, or if sometimes it be just one child and they look so young, 8, 9 years old, and just be walking. I'd be like, I can't. I'm not that parent. I'm not. I mean,
Yeah.
to each his own, but I'm not that parent because so much is going on in this cruel, evil world these days. We have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? How we lay our eyes off our children. We have to be real careful who houses they're going to, and all of that. Like my son, he don't go to sleepovers. Like none of that shit. No. If I don't know the person, like if he's not going to his Aunt Pam house, or if he's not, and my son is 16, I don't care. I mean, a lot of people will be like, "God, you so, you're over controlling or whatever." But there's some evil people in this world, and as long as I'm living, I'm gonna be that protector over my son. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be that protector. Because Lord knows if something happened when he's not in my eyesight, you know what I'm saying? I
couldn't
I'm
hear
gonna
it.
have to live with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm very overprotective. I'm definitely with you on that, Tori. You know,
And then not only do you worry about the predators, you have to be fearful with us having sons. Our boys are tall. And I'm very leery. I don't even want my son to wear it. Like if he loves to wear his jacket with the hood,
Those
they're
hoodies.
killing our boys too. So that's another thing that
Mhm.
I'm fearful of him having on the hood. You know what I'm saying? I think about, Trayvon Martin, like these kids that are unarmed being killed. That's another thing. That's a whole nother topic.
yeah,
But that's another reason why I'm so protective because he's a black and you know what I mean?
He's
And
male. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I was getting sidetracked. But yeah, black and the male. And I
right.
just I always tell him, please don't put your hood on. Please.
Yeah.
He's taller than me now. And I'm like,
And
don't put
it's
your hood
sad that we have to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
on. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
if
crazy.
Yeah.
it's cold outside, why they can't put their hood on? I mean, you know what
My
I'm
son is
saying?
13, and we had this conversation. He was a little video thing, and he didn't understand why he couldn't wear his hoodie in the store, and I didn't have the words to explain it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them definitely overprotective. And Lord knows when he go off to college or whatever.
Right. Right.
But see, I don't want to make that mistake. I don't want to make that mistake that our parents made when we was coming up. Like, oh no, I don't want you going off to college. I
Mhm.
want you to find a college here in town, or like at one point I wanted to be an airline stewardess. The woman came from Charleston, came to the house, and talked to my parents about me going to airline school. My parents thought Charleston was too far, and at that time it was like a turnoff at that point, like. So I got to stay around here, Darlington, Florence. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, I don't want to be that mom. I
Right.
don't want to be that mom to hold my child back from being successful. Not saying that I didn't turn out good, because
You did.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing quite well. But I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be that parent to be like, no, I don't want you to go off to college. No, I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be
Right.
tough, though. It's going to be really tough, because that's my one and only. But
Mhm.
it's life.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We have to understand that as parents, as mothers, with sons, we have to let go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it was hard for Pam with, my nephew Lorraine going all across, in California, but we have
Oh,
to let them grow up and be men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They have to let them
Jesus,
survive.
California. Oh
Yes.
Lord.
Yeah. But
Mm.
we have to let them go, and we have to let them live this big world that we live in and enjoy it. Life is short.
Mhm.
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 Yeah.
Life is short, so we have to, let them go. Sammy says, Tori, now we understand. Sorry.
Right.
It's okay. Y'all didn't know that, so y'all wouldn't know. Y'all, I mean, it's fine.
Now go back to 2019. I think I actually posted that video not too long ago, like 2 weeks ago, right, Tori?
Yeah, you posted it. It came up in your memories.
Yeah, so I posted here on the Tangy T page if y'all want to watch that interview.
Yeah.
Where Tori first shared her story with us on Tangy T. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You have to know when someone's story
Right.
before you start judging in
Mhm.
how you view people. You have to know their story. Tori, John says, excuse me, it makes sense, Tori. I'm sorry about your experiences, but all men ain't out to destroy a woman. And you got to know this. You raising a son, he got to have life experiences. Let him off the porch, because if not, he won't be aware to nothing in life. You raising a son to find a wife, but if the nipples ain't taken out his mouth, he will search for another mama instead of searching for a wife. Now that is
Oh.
true. That is
Mm.
true.
I'm giving him more freedom now, John. And we've actually we're talking more now, because there was a time where he didn't open up and talk to me, but now he's talking to me more. And we talk about things now as far as relationships, because I was watching something and it had a it was about a relationship, and I forgot what the name of the movie was, but the husband no, the wife cheated on the husband. And my 15-year-old said to me, well, she cheated because he wasn't showing her the attention that he needed.
Mm.
And women don't just cheat. A lot of times women cheat because the husband is not giving them the attention that they need, and women are emotional. I'm like, and he 15. I'm like,
And he knew this.
yes.
And that's how you say.
I'm like, he said, for me, I mean, I see who you are as a person. He said, you're a really good person. I want you to, you deserve to be a wife, and I want you to be with someone, but I don't want you to just focus just on me, because you have to have a life as well. And I'm like, you 15. But we actually had a great conversation. So I think I'm letting the reins loose a little bit, and he's getting it. And it's like a lot of stuff that I told him as a young boy, like, I started teaching him before he could talk, like reading to him while he was in my stomach. And I started teaching him at an early age. And I thought that he wasn't listening, but now he's repeating a lot of things that I told him when I thought he wasn't listening. So I was like, wow, you get it. And see, this is the thing. He liked this song, y'all. And I hate this song. It's something about it's something about the side chick. What is that song? It's like a blues song that a lot of
about he left home to be with his side piece.
The side piece. Yeah, I said, so why you like that song? He said, I just like the beat. He said, listen, he said, when I get older, yeah, he said, I like the beat. He said, I like the beat. I said, but what he's saying in the song, I'm not going to do that, because I'm going to treat my wife like she deserves to be treated. I was like, okay. He said, I just like the beat. I said, okay.
Well, see, and that's the thing. If we don't teach our kids, the world will teach them real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know. I said this before on the show, like my son, like I think I did a lot of yelling when talking. And I've learned, and I'm still learning, that the tone of your voice means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning day by day that I need to have a tone that will not cause him to get upset. You know what I'm saying? When I'm speaking to him, like not causing him to be like, God, Mom, you always fussing, you always, like my tone makes a difference.
Right.
And I'm still learning that, because like a lot of times like he can say something and I'd be like, really, Chair? But then I have to think, and I have to be like, woosah. Like I have to calm my tone down, and I'm saying that because I think that put a lot of fear in him to not coming to me and sharing things with me. As his mama, I will want him to come share with me.
Yeah,
fear now.
I feel like as mom, we're going to do that. I mean, we are. But it's just keeping that dialogue open. I'm gonna use an example for me and my son. Teenagers, they have this attitude. And we can tell when something's wrong with them or whatever. And if I fuss about something and I notice something wrong with them, I'll just say, okay, when you get ready to talk, I'm here. And I, kind of leave it alone. And then whenever he gets ready, he'll come back. But we're just gonna be mom.
Right.
Mine, he won't talk. Like, you can talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, Mom. Is it gonna happen? I want that relationship with my son. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that person that he, can come and talk to about anything. But just like John says, take the nip out the mouth. He will search for another mama instead of searching for a wife. And we don't want that. We want them to be finding their wife, not another mama. You know what I'm saying? Someone that's...
And Veronica, to kind of feed off what you said, I know that there are some things that my son won't talk to me about, but I do know he have people that I trust.
Yeah.
That he's close to, that he can right. talk to. So as long as he's getting that outlet with people who are gonna guide him, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's different. Like when a female is talking to their son, then a male is talking to his son. Like, don't, like his daddy can be like, well, you know, that's what boys do with their penis.
Like, yeah.
Don't say that word. I don't
And
care
it's disgusting to us. Like, no.
No, do not talk like that in front of him. But see, that's what men do. And, you know, we as women do have to let them be a man and raise their sons as men. But, you know, I when it comes to stuff like that, I'm like,
yeah, I'm not. No.
Right.
You know, he's doing what little boys do at that age, pulling out their penis and what? Don't talk like that in front of him. Don't do that. Like, no, that's disgusting. No.
Right.
But listen, you never know what them little kids talking about too. Before Kadarius got home before the pandemic hit, like he introduced a word to me that I didn't know what it meant, and a man had to break it down to me. I'm like, what does that mean? And y'all probably know what the word is, but if I say it, well, this the T. This ain't my podcast. Keep it. I can say it on your show.
Right.
My son used the term MILF. I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, MILF.
And I didn't know what that meant. I'm like, what are you talking about? And one of my homeboys like, ooh.
What is they talking about?
Right.
So I wasn't the only one that didn't know what it meant.
I don't know. Chad be saying some crazy words. I'm like,
I was like, what? They had to break it down to me.
So how did they explain it? Or is it too much?
Basically they said for him to know that word, he had to be looking at some porn. Yeah.
Not Kadarius.
He had been looking at some porn.
Oh no, I ain't ready for that. I'm not ready.
I'm like, yeah, I wasn't.
All right, well, guys, y'all know we jump topics and went from one topic to the next. So let's hop back on this letter right quick. Like, what advice? Because we're gonna, start wrapping it up. What advice would you give this lady that wrote this letter about? Because her question was, is flirting? Do you think flirting is cheating? Like, how should she handle this situation with this man? Deanna, we'll start with you.
I think what he's doing is beyond flirting. I think he's actually cheating. And he disrespects you in your face. So, like everyone else has said, you just can't even imagine what he does when you're not around. So I just say, at your own pace, at your own speed, but you kind of know what you got to do. The fact that you even got to talk about it or address it, you know that it's disrespect. And the more you allow him to do it, the less of a woman or the less attractive or pretty you'll feel. So just free yourself.
Right. Pam.
I agree with Deanne. I think it has nothing to do with flirting. You being disrespectful in my face, and I'm sure he's doing it behind her back as well. So yeah, the longer she stays, the less she's gonna feel good about herself. And she's probably a beautiful person, but he's making her feel unworthy, So I think, like Deanne say, in her own time, especially if you've been with someone for a long time, she's in love with him. So it's gonna take her some time, but she needs to get out of that relationship.
Absolutely. And I agree with Pam and Deanna, and I will say to her that take your time, because we don't know your situation. Take your time. And once you get out that relationship, allow yourself time to heal before you move on to the next relationship. And know that You don't need anyone, I don't care who it is, to validate you. Know that
That's
you are
right.
loved, you are appreciated, and you are enough, and you are beautiful. You don't need someone to tell you that you are beautiful. The self-love is important. Your peace and love comes from within. So you got to love yourself. When you start loving yourself and loving up on yourself, you're not going to allow people to mistreat you. And as long as you allow it, they're going to continue to do it. So I would say, to, like I said, create a plan to exit the relationship and do take the necessary time to heal. And while you're healing, loving on yourself, take yourself out on dates, go get your nails done. And, sometimes you just need to isolate yourself and just, and like I said, I'm a spiritual person. So what I do when I'm in my me time, I like to have my one-on-one time with God. I like to journal. And for me, writing poetry is therapeutic for me. So do what is necessary for you, for your healing process, because everybody's healing process is different. But love up on yourself and allow yourself time to heal before you move on to the next relationship. And like I said, you are loved, you are beautiful, you are appreciated. And most importantly, you are a child of God and you are created in his image. So love on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give a shout out to my cousin right quick, Hermina. Hey, Mina. Say, hey, cousins, love y'all. I agree with the responses to the letter. Love the discussion. The lady needs to exercise self-love.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's going to take some time. If she's been in that relationship, how long?
3 years.
She's not feeling pretty at all.
Right.
I've been through that, and it takes a while for you to get that self-love.
Yeah.
But she really gonna have to focus, like Tori was saying, on herself. But it's gonna take time, because let me tell you, like they used to say, sticks and stones hurt you. Words hurt worse, because it sticks. It sticks in your head for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And notice his tactics. I know we're winding up, but he's gaslighting. He's making her feel like his actions are done because of her, because she doesn't look a certain way or dress a certain way. No, don't take that in. That's all him. It has nothing to do with you.
Right. Exactly. Well, and that's what a lot of people do, especially people that they have low self-esteem themselves. They want to bring that other person down to make them, to build themselves up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's mentally abusive towards you. He tells you that you need, if he sees see another woman on the street and she's dressed nice, he'll look at you and say, see, that's how you need to dress. You need to change up your hairstyle. Well, what do you need to do, sir?
That means he's missing something, and probably in the bedroom.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Because when they don't love themselves or appreciate themselves, they try to make the other person feel bad.
Other people.
Yes.
Exactly. So, ma'am, we can only give you our opinions and say, what we think you should do, how you should handle the situation. We're not in that situation, but you wrote the letter, so we're going to give you our opinions. I'm not going to tell you to leave the relationship, because I always say this: we can never tell someone when to leave a relationship. Only that person know when it's time to leave that relationship. No one else can tell you. You will have that gut feeling. You will know when it's time for you to leave. I don't think you're at that point yet, because you're still asking the question, do you think flirting is cheating? You saying that your girlfriends are always telling you to leave, and then you says that it's always things I'm not doing right in his eyes. But don't get me wrong, I know he loves me. See, that's telling me right there. Okay, you saying this man loves you. You gotta love this man. Y'all been together 3 years. That's telling me a little bit right there that you're not going anywhere. So until you make up in your mind that you are leaving this relationship, there's nothing else no one can tell you. But we can give you our advice, just like I'm sure your girlfriends give you their advice about you should leave. And I'm quite sure that they see way more than what you are telling us in this letter. And you're still with him. But I feel like you definitely need to look deep down inside of you, and you definitely need to find your worth and your self-love for yourself. And if you weren't about what other people are saying or what they're going to think, because we as women, we get caught up on what someone is going to say if we leave a relationship, if we leave a marriage, what the people are going to say in the street, what the people are going to say in the church. We have got to stop worrying about what people are going to say and how they're going to judge us, how they're going to look at us. Like, bump that. If you're not happy, you need to leave that situation. I don't care how good you is with the mama. I don't care if you're best friends with the sister or the dad or whatever. If you're not happy, that's your prerogative to leave that situation. No one else can tell you. But you need to find peace within yourself. You need to find happiness within yourself. You need that self-love. And right now, you're not feeling love. You don't feel, to me, you feel like no one else is out there can love you like this man. Because once you get it in your head and this person is constantly telling you things over and over again, like you should look this way, you should act that way, you should dress this way, like it's playing with your mind and it's set in your mind like, well, dang, I need to start doing it. This man loves me. He's telling me what I should do and how I should dress and what I should say and what blah 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 blah. Like it's in your mind now. But like I said, it's gonna be up to you to leave that situation. But yes, he is very disrespectful to you. No man should be walking up to another female while y'all out dinner and paying for their meal. Like no man should be complimenting another female, saying her smile is beautiful, or oh, I love your dress. Like I just I feel like that's very disrespectful. You constantly having these talks with him and nothing is changing. You already know he's not going to change. Y'all been together 3 years and you saying that it's getting worse. So you're allowing it to happen. So he's going to continue doing it because you are allowing it and you're not taking a step to leave. So he's like, I'm good. She's not going anywhere. And he probably already told you before, no one else wants you. All of that BS getting into your head. But you need to look in the mirror and you need to look twice and tell yourself that you are beautiful and you are worth more than what he's giving you. So I hope we help you out tonight. We pray that you can find strength to leave that situation and just make yourself feel good. Life is too freaking short to be living miserable. And I know that you are miserable. You are definitely miserable. A lot of people, a lot of us can go out into the world and we can put on, these smiles on our faces and pretend like everything is good, like we are living a great life. But in reality, no one knows what we're dealing with in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like Tori's story, they wouldn't know, they wouldn't have known that if you didn't share it.
Right.
But you're smiling. You know what I'm saying? Like no one knows your story. So a lot of people walking around with these fake smiles and, pretending to be happy, but they're miserable inside. But it's up to us. It's up to us to actually, get ourselves together and find that self-love and make ourselves happy before we can make anybody else happy. So that's exactly what she needs to do. I do feel like you need to walk away from this relationship. But once again, it's going to be
your own time.
Yeah, it's going to be on your own time. It's going to be up to you. But just pray. I pray that you can find strength to find your worth and to do what you need to do to be happy and live this life to the fullest. Ladies, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate y'all so much. We're going to have to do this ladies' night more often. My girl Tori, thank you so much. Keeping the Faith podcast. Always hanging out with on the tea. My sister Pam, I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Yes.
Love you too.
Veronica, if it thunderstorm tomorrow, it's because Pam was on the show.
I'm telling you, 2019. I've been doing this show since 2019, and Pam has never made an appearance on the T. First time on the T. Thank you, sister. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Too.
Deanna, this is Deanna's first time on the T, but she's always watching and leaving comments in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining the T. I appreciate you.
I enjoyed you, ladies.
Yes, yeah, definitely gonna have to have back. Like I said, we're gonna have to have this ladies' night a lot. what's the word, more often. I'm looking for. So we definitely going to plan for that. I enjoy you ladies so much. Thank you. I love you ladies
Love
so
you
much.
too.
Have a great night. Don't go anywhere. Thanks all of you for leaving your comments, and thank you for watching Tangy Tea each and every week. We appreciate you. I'm telling you, I wasn't going to do the show tonight, but I was like, you know what? Listen, I feel so good when I'm on this platform. Like I really do. And it's no matter what letter we have, it's like we're always helping somebody out there. No, I don't care if it's one person, like it's someone out there that's really listening to our comments and our giving our opinions. And I mean, it's a great thing. And I thank God for this platform. So, and I really appreciate everybody that, that comes on as a guest, everybody that leaves comments. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you guys have a very, very great Easter weekend. Love on each other and do the right thing in life. Don't cheat.
That part.
Don't flirt.
Don't flirt when you have someone special in your life. All right. Guys, thank y'all so much. Have a great night. Love you guys. Enjoy your Easter weekend.